Thanks very much. Thanks, everyone. Hello again, and thanks very much for inviting me back. I'm going to do 4 songs this evening, 3 of which are from my latest CD. I say that with a slight smile because it was released in February, and of course, things being what they are, it's not very easy to promote any music at the moment, is it? So that's another big cheer for this event. This song, I suppose it's just a love song, really. First love, first relationships, often very naive, aren't they? And full of that expectation that everything is going to be absolutely perfect. And it usually isn't, but maybe sometimes it is. We met one late November. We said we would remember days that gave us special meaning, nights that set our 2 hearts singing. We planned for sheer perfection, lured there by love's introspection, wrote the rules, played the game, dreamed the dream, fanned the flames. You ask me why I choose to stay, and so I say, why would I go? You ask me why, I say, can't you see? Mon cœur s'est pris. We knew we'd be forever, sliding down the years together. Spoke the words, made the plan, eye to eye, hand to hand. You ask me why I choose to stay, and so I say, why would I go? You ask me why, I say, can't you see? Mon cœur s'est pris. I love you to distraction, she whispered. I must admit, it took me by surprise. Left me shaken and speechless. I confess, there were tears in my eyes. We met one late November. We said we would remember days that gave us special meaning, nights that set our 2 hearts singing. And you ask me why I choose to stay, and so I say, why would I go? You ask me why, I say, can't you see? Mon cœur s'est pris. Mon cœur
c'est pris.
Thank you. Thanks. Now, this next song, very curious subject for a song, I'd say. It's about domestic abuse. I came across quite a lot of this in my work over the years, and as we all know, you can get all sorts of variations, male on female, female on male, and I sort of classed another style, another type as well, where couples stay together and actually pretty much loathe each other and spend the whole of their lives just being extremely unpleasant to each other. Maybe that's a sort of abuse, but the main thing, of course, the most important one is man on woman abuse. So I've written a song that looks at it from all three perspectives, really. Whichever way you look at it, it's a very strange kind of love.
She folds her words around him till he can barely breathe. Her eyes seem to hold him as she tells him to leave. Her words tangle and bind him, catch him unaware, with ice in her speech and contempt in her stare. It's a strange, it's a strange kind of love. He weaves a spell of mystery and dedication. It becomes a spell of mastery and cruel subjection. She counts herself so lucky that he wants her at all, and she finds she obeys every time that he calls. You who find you've been left behind, who gave it all but missed the signs, caught inside a web of lies, impossible to break the ties. It's a strange, it's a strange kind of love. They gaze into the distance with silence in between. They stare into the past, reach for moments they had seen. Dust to dust and ashes, weary to the bone, bitter and empty, together but alone. It's a strange, it's a strange kind of love. It's a strange it's a strange kind of love.
Lovely.
I think we ought to cheer things up a little bit after that. This is actually a sort of a running away song. This comes from a previous album when I made with a band I was with called RMC a few years ago. I call it a running away song. It sort of started like that. Part of what I had to do in my work over the years was to see people who were ill at night. They'd ring me up and I'd go out and see them. But it was driving home again, just as the dawn was breaking, that little bluish tinge in the sky and the last stars fading. And I used to think, ooh, what would it be like if I just kept driving, went through the Channel Tunnel into France and disappeared into Europe? Would anyone really notice? And I decided they probably would in the end, so I never did it. But there must be lots of people who actually do that and wonder if they'll be noticed and actually aren't noticed, which is incredibly sad. Or the people maybe who should do it but don't.
Would it be so bad if I never came home? Would it be so bad if I left you alone? Discuss the rights and wrongs, still when all is said and done. Would it be so bad if I never came home? Would you even notice if I never came home? All these years it's been like living alone. Discuss the stay or go, answer yes or no. You really wouldn't notice if I never came home. Out in the early hours, an open road, the fading stars, no one to tell me stay. I've cut the ties, I'm on my way. 20 years to a brand new day. So many people said we're living a lie. So many people never ask themselves why. Discuss the pain inside, or simply run and hide. So many people watching as the embers die. Out in the early hours, an open road, the fading stars, no one to tell me stay. I've cut the ties, I'm on my way. 20 years to a brand new day. Would it be so bad if I never came home? Would it be so bad if I left you alone? Would it be so bad if I never came home? Would it be so bad if I left you alone? Would it be so bad if I never came home? Would it be so bad if I never came home? Woo.
Thank you. Now, this last song is for those of you who've ever thought of changing jobs, which is what I did in 2003. I had a very good job, and I cherry-picked the bits I really enjoyed and created a completely new service, which was accepted, and I carried on doing it for another 13 years, which, as far as I was concerned, was absolutely brilliant. The turning point came, I took a sabbatical to see if I could actually set this service up, and 2 weeks into it I was dozing in the garden in the sun, and I woke up and I just suddenly knew I was actually going to do this. It was going to work. I was going to do it. So this is a song that's definitely much more optimistic than some of the others.
It's a hot, hot day, thinking on my changing roles, sitting in the sunshine, checking my eyelids for holes. I awake, everything has changed. All my life has rearranged. It's a hot, hot day, thinking through my perfect plans. Lost in dreams, shaping life with gentle hands. Can't believe you're on my side. I'm off the blocks, no need to hide. The fantasy, the bottom line, the secret list, the grand design over the wall, under the wire. Listen to them shout, hit the ground running, don't look back. We got another one out, boys, we got another one out. It's a hot, hot day, and now I find there's time to burn. Sitting in the sunshine, the colors and the sounds return. I'm not afraid to go. Tell the world now every everyone can know. And the fantasy, or the bottom line, the secret list, the grand design, over the wall, under the wire, listen to them shout. Hit the ground running, don't look back. We got another one out, boys. Got another one out. Over the wall, under the wire, listen to them shout. Hit the ground running, don't look back. We got another one out, boys. We got another one out. We got another one out, boys. We got another one out.
Thank you. Thanks very much, everybody. Cheerio. But before I say cheerio, huge thanks to Susie and to Richard, of course, for keeping this whole show on the road. Thanks. Bye.